Welcome back to Maroon 360. I'm Thad Fairley with all your national sports news. From the defeat of an MMA great to the latest college AP polls, I've got you covered. The daily fantasy sports operator FanDuel is now in a heated battle with New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman over their ability to operate in the state of New York. FanDuel is an online fantasy sports site that allows members to play for cash prizes of different amounts based on the money they pay for the game they choose to play. Attorney General Snyder claims it's illegal gambling in New York and has issued a cease and desist order to FanDuel and similar companies. However, the New York-based company claims to be an legal and skill-based pay-for-play website and will pursue all legal options available to continue operating in the state. 6 other states have already declared these online fantasy sites to be illegal gambling, but New York makes up almost 13% of the daily fantasy market. The Los Angeles Clippers came into Dallas last week where they faced the Mavericks. This marked the first time DeAndre Jordan had been in Dallas since his verbal commitments over the summer, which resulted in him leaving the team to go back to the Clippers. Tensions were high as the teams took the floor. The Mavericks defeated the team 118-108. They were led by Dirk Nowitzki, who had 31 points, and Wesley Matthews, who added 25 points. The Mavericks were glad to get this win over the Clippers, especially with what transpired over the summer with DeAndre Jordan. Week 11 made for an exciting week in college football with a major shakeup in the top 25. As the latest AP poll reveals, Baylor and Stanford have likely seen the end of their playoff hopes as neither team could keep up with their opponent. Clemson managed to stay unbeaten, but their win against Syracuse was uninspiring. As of right now, the AP poll has Clemson, Ohio State, Alabama, and Oklahoma State in the top 4, with Notre Dame and Iowa taking the next 2 spots. With just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter of Sunday night's 29-13 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, the Denver Broncos head coach Gary Kubiak decided to pull his star quarterback Peyton Manning from the game. It was a night that should have been an exciting one for Manning after he set a new record for career passing yards early in the game, but it quickly turned ugly. Manning was 5 of 20 for just 35 yards, 4 interceptions, and a fumble, which caused him to be replaced with second-string QB Brock Osweiler. Ronda Rousey just can't lose. At least that's what everyone thought. Saturday night, she suffered the first loss of her MMA career. Rousey's match with Holly Holm proved to be more than she could take as she suffered a knockout in the second round. After the first round, Holm landed some powerful shots to Rousey, leaving her with a bloody nose. But it was a kick to the head in the second round that took Rousey down. Holm then delivered several more hits to Rousey's head before the referee intervened. Rousey received treatment for facial cuts at a nearby hospital and skipped the post-fight media conference. The University of Arizona basketball standout and former Knicks draft pick Michael Wright was found dead in the back of his SUV earlier last week. 35-year-old Wright was found dead lying in the back of his vehicle near his Brooklyn home from a head wound. And autopsy results have not been released, but police are investigating his death as a homicide. Wright signed with the pro team out of France back in January, but left the team after a month. A family source says Wright was not planning on retiring and had plans to go back to Europe to continue playing. Well, that's all I have for your national sports news, but Abigail Strickland has all the latest updates on MSU athletics. Take it away, Abigail.
An update on star MSU wide receiver De'Runyon Wilson's injury, along with touching ways the Bulldogs honored their late teammate and his father, coming up after the break.